Avengers, Doomsday have released 4. Well, not all of them have officially released yet. We're up to 3 officially. So they've released one featuring, of course, Captain America, Steve Rogers, mostly Thor, and X-Men. So in that order, let's talk about.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about these?
Well, I think that what it's showing is that Marvel is learning that you cannot always replace a classic character with another character and call it the same thing and expect people to have the same reaction to it. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying, here's the deal. I actually like Sam Wilson as Captain America. His movie was not good.
Right.
Yes.
But I like him as Captain America, but you don't necessarily... I like him better as the Falcon. And when you have a Captain America that's still viable, you don't need 2. Mm-hmm. And I think that they're learning.
Is it fair to say,
so they're going back to that well?
Is it fair to say, though, that the Falcon didn't really get a good backstory, other than just the fact that he was in the VA, he was helping...
Yeah, he lost a friend.
He lost a friend.
The MCU Falcon did not get a good backstory.
We have a small backstory, but we didn't get that Captain America true backstory where it's like 1942, you know, he was a scrawny
like Bucky,
guy.
too. Bucky got that story
Bucky got that, too.
Well, and that's why I wanted... Bucky to be Captain America.
Right. That's the logical replacement choice as it went along,
especially
in the
with the
comics
serum
first. Yeah.
Like, I don't think you can be Captain America without that serum. No offense, but it's like
you can be, but you will die.
Yeah, in that movie, there was many times he should have died.
Right.
You don't drop out of the air, land on your legs, and look up all cool. It's like you
can't do a superhero jump. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But they can say it's the Wakanda suit, blah blah blah. But yeah. I'm glad Chris Evans is back. But yeah, it is kind of like if people were really a fan of Mackie as Captain America, like how are they going to play that?
Yeah, and again, I liked Mackie as Captain America.
Yeah.
I didn't like the movie.
It felt like there were too many rewrites, and there was just
too many reshoots too. I mean,
it just was very incongruent in the movie.
Too many looks and
bad editing cuts.
Yeah,
was my biggest issue with that movie.
Yeah,
little lady that was in the movie.
She was
got an awesome backstory.
I did not like her though. No, I thought she was poorly cast.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it took me out of it though, because does she have powers?
No.
She's
just a widow. She went through like the widow program.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm like, how can this scrawny thing take out all these people?
Because she went through the widow program.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know.
It's never explained either.
But it does. Yeah.
Now in the comic book, that character is a mutant.
Oh, really?
And or Sabra, I believe, is a mutant in the comics.
Maybe I was in one of the shoots they did.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I think she's a mutant.
Because what was it? It was called New World Order.
Yeah, which made no sense.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Well, the NWO is what shut it down. Like, we can't do that one. We got to do something different. So, yeah.
I mean,
brand new day.
Yeah. But even like Brave New World also didn't make any sense. No. None of the titles that they had for it made no sense.
And there were so many people that were cast and then cut out of the film.
Yeah.
There was like a whole subplot with a whole different group and all that. And
the leader had his traditional look, which would have been much better.
And then it became more about the Red Hulk.
Yeah. Yeah, that might have... Well, no, I think that was always planned, maybe. At least Harrison Ford was going to be in it as Ross. I don't know if the Red Hulk was always planned. But, they wanted to sell toys. So it's
I thought once they got to the Red Hulk part, I thought that was the best parts anyway.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. Like, some of it was kind of...
It'd be cool to see the Red Hulk in Doomsday, though. If they would ever bring him. Or even a Gray Hulk.
Well, anything's got to be better than that Hulk we got in the last Avengers movie where... He wouldn't transform and
he became what was it, Smart Hulk or something like that, or it was more Bruce Banner.
I liked it, but I do miss fearing
Professor
the Hulk. Yeah, I do miss fearing the Hulk because when he transforms in like the Avengers, that was some scary shit. Like I really felt like
he was fun. I mean, he stole kind of the scenes and all that stuff.
When he picks Loki up by his cape and just
Yeah, or like
smacks
the second one when they have to take him down somehow.
Yeah,
like that was scary.
Go to sleep.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Spits out a tooth.
Right. Yeah, but so this Captain America one is very, very low key. He's just riding his bike. They go up to the house we've seen, and he's holding his kid.
Yeah.
So,
America.
See, right. I think that whole plot point though brings across why Doom is is there. Like I have a feeling that whole scene is an opening scene to the entire movie.
Oh,
Because I think that Doom comes in at some point, opens a portal that's very similar to the TVA.
Is he taking all these babies?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Is that he's taking all the Omega level little ones and he's saving them because of the incursions that happened because of Captain America.
Right.
Wanting to go back and live in the 50s. So
yeah, because that's a major. Like he basically erased.
it's a major.
Unless he was
plot
always
hole.
meant to do that.
Yeah.
I guess that was kind of how they explained it away. You know, because he never.
But that means that at a lot of points there was two Captain Americas.
One was frozen.
Yeah, one was frozen. Yeah.
And
Right.
actually, the other one was still.
Well, the thing with like Marvel Universe time travel is like what happens is when he did that, it would have split off an entire new
Yeah, so it
timeline universe.
It shouldn't technically be 616 that we were watching it.
No, it'd be like
and you'd have to stay out of his. Like he really, if you think about it, he couldn't leave the house or anything because anything he changed would fuck things up. And so,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, there's this funny. I don't know if I shared it to the group or not, but I think I did. Funny skit about. Peggy's like asking them about what they should invest in and all this shit, and she's like, "Oh, JFK's going to Dallas," and he's just like, you know, I mean, he can't say anything. Yeah. It was great because I think we all wanted him to have that life, but it did have to branch another timeline. It had to.
Well, and now I hear the whole timeline that the kid is that Captain America and Peggy Carter have is Tony Stark. And that kid is then being given over to Tony Stark's parents.
Fucking crazy.
And that they're the ones who raise him.
Oh.
And so it's not actually Tony Stark, and that's how they get away with saying that he's not. That's how he gets to be Doctor Doom, is because he isn't.
here's what's gonna happen. Just like
your the wheels turning.
No, I'm just your average movie goer. Their fucking ears are gonna bleed if they try to think about this stuff too hard.
Oh, I know.
Like think of like people who watch the Loki series, but who actually understood the Loki series.
But that was such a good series,
right? But but your average audience member, is going to be like, I don't have any idea what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And you go back and you start doing all of that. I think that they're backing themselves into a corner that they're not going to get out of.
Well, I think they can explain it though through the different multiverses, and if they have, whatever.
Yeah, but people are already burnt out on multiverses.
Yeah.
We saw it with Doctor Strange. We saw it with Spider-Man. We saw it with Loki. We've seen it with the Scarlet Witch. Not so much Scarlet Witch, because that was like alternate reality she was creating within her head or whatever. But
I've heard she's coming back too, though.
Right.
Well, she did say she'd only come back if it was like a film, like into theaters. Yeah. She would not do any more Disney Plus shit.
They're going to give us too much that it's going to become.
I heard the runtime's 3 hours and 49 minutes right now.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, but that's only 20 more minutes than Endgame was. I mean, it's
they're gonna have to. I mean, battle worlds and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I just
talked about it before, like bring back intermission.
Yeah, I just don't know how.
Break.
Yeah.
I just don't know how well your average going audience member is going to receive a lot of this.
It's going to get tough. It's going to get tough in the way that Spider-Man 3 was, where they had too many bad
villains.
guys. Yeah.
Oh, and the original Spider-Man.
Yeah,
well,
and it
the
just
only
became
Spider-Man 3, but yeah.
It became saturated to the point where you could pay attention, and that's what I worry about. Like, you're bringing in the X-Men. Okay, well, how much screen time are we going to get there? Because a lot of people want to see it.
Right.
And that means possibly Logan's coming back in, and then, you got Cyclops. And then you've got, the whole, the new Avengers with Bob and all those guys. And then you've got the original Avengers coming back kind of. It's going to get very clustered very quickly, and then you've got Black Panther and all those guys, and then you've got Fantastic Four. Where's all this going to fit in? And they're going to have different factions, obviously, fighting. Deadpool maybe in it. So,
and that's the issue is, you think of like the big Marvel events, like in the comics.
Yeah.
Even the Marvel events, like,
does it get tough to follow?
They're just not very good.
Yeah.
Because either
so much going on.
There's so much going on, or the scope is either too large or it's not large enough. And I have a feeling this is going to be too large in scope that I don't have a lot of confidence. The more I'm seeing, the less confidence I have.
Well, and then you got Spider-Man coming in too. You got 3 different variants of that.
You got Secret Wars as well.
Yeah.
Which people...
Secret Wars will wrap up Doomsday.
Yeah. I still wish they would have stayed on their Kang.
Yeah.
plan.
Well, that's the whole
and just
thing.
recast Kang. If you're not going to use Jonathan Majors because he was troublesome at the time, recast Kang.
But do you think Kang was a good enough storyline though? Because I was getting pretty frail
Well,
on
it didn't
those.
help them with Ant-Man 3. How
No.
Well,
defeated by Ant-Man. But I know that was a variant, but still, it's like,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
this guy's supposed to be kind of a
but
big
so
guy.
then you do something at the beginning of the movie. You do something big and you make him a viable threat. All of a sudden, Kang's never been a really
No, but
viable threat anyway. I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But they had a plan. They had a story structure they were following. They had all this build up to it that now is just gone by the wayside. And now I think what's going to happen is they're going to overly confuse things. By trying to simplify it, I think they're going to make it more confusing in some aspects.
Mm-hmm.
There's already going to be a shitload of plot holes. There's already so many. Dude, look at the fucking X-Men franchises and how many like plot holes and retcons
The only-
are in that.
Yeah.
And so I'm probably alone here, but I would have been so much happier if any of the X-Men cast and characters we got were like brand new actors to the characters. Start from scratch. I don't need Ian McKellen back as an 80-year-old Magneto. I don't need Patrick Stewart back as Charles Xavier.
well, and it may be short snippets, that we may be getting. I mean,
Yeah, but it's still. But then what happens in the next movie? Then let's say you want to do an X-Men movie after that.
well, they said that that Doomsday is going to set up the new line of X-Men in Endgame. Or not Endgame.
Right. So you kill off all these characters you're bringing back, and then you have to introduce.
I think the multiverse
Brand
thing
new
is going
X-Men?
to culminate, and then one world will be forged, and then that kind of reboots things. I'm guessing that's maybe what they're going to do.
But if you do that, make sure that these characters are going to be in there for a little while. Because, I mean, I've heard talks that Margaret Qualley, or whatever her name is, may be in as Rogue or something like that. And these are like big name stars right now that they're looking at. And
That's a mistake.
And I think that's a mistake because these guys are going to want to do like 3 movies and they're going to want to be done. Or they may want to do 1 movie and they're done.
Or you're going to have to pay him $50 million.
Right.
yeah, if they're well known,
do-
yeah, that's the other issue. And then you have to work on their schedule, which just like the
Yeah.
Craig Bond movies, they took forever.
Yeah.
And
Maybe, yeah, and who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they'll put it out. It'll be cohesive and easy to follow, and I'll love it. I could be wrong, but as the more I'm seeing, I'm like, why are you bringing back Chris Evans?
Well, I think that's a fan nod, though. I think they're doing that because they didn't like the new Captain America.
Why did you cast Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom?
That's a good question.
I mean, because
They're
that's
gonna have to-
confusing. That's confusing as shit.
And everything's pointing to the fact that they're not going to explain why he looks like Iron Man. And the other thing that I've heard is that how Doctor Doom gets his ability to transport into these different universes is that he goes in when all the variants of
Kang?
Kang,
Yeah.
and then he destroys all the Kangs. So the scene shows like him stepping on one of the Kangs.
Well, that would wrap it up with the Kang.
which basically wraps up the Kang storyline,
Yeah.
and then he steals one of the transporters, and then
Yeah.
that's how he's able to go and bounce all over the place.
They've said it's like it's not a variant of Stark or whatever. I don't know. I mean, they've replaced actors before, but yeah, this is like a well-known actor. He's playing a villain versus a hero, and
I mean, we
so-
got what Cable and Thanos. I mean, those were two.
Right.
Same actor, 2 different roles,
Right.
And
Yeah.
no one
one
So
batted
it
an
could
eye.
just be that. Like
eye.
everyone's like, so they're thinking so hard about how they going to do this, and in the end, it's like they might not even
have
talk
to.
about it.
Yeah.
It's like he just happens to be the same actor. I don't know. I mean, it shows-
Which if you don't ever see Doctor Doom's face, you can get away with it.
But I
Right.
think we will.
right.
I think if it's Robert Downey Jr., you're not going to not have to see his face.
Yeah,
he's not going to allow. He's not going to allow it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other issue with these big names is like, yeah, you have that stupid nanotech shit where,
Yeah.
hey, remind everyone I'm Tom Holland, and then
And I think a lot of the
Spider-Man again.
confusion and concern is when he said new mask, same task.
yeah,
What does that mean? It just seems like okay, well,
success maybe box office success.
I mean, there has been
Making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there
Maybe.
has been
I
comic books where Iron Man is technically Doom.
yeah,
I think, and Jonah, you
There's
might
been
know better than
so
I.
many.
So there was a comic series that was fucking horrible, where like Iron Man went bad. He didn't technically become Doom, but he like went bad. So then they had like go back in time to get like a teenage Tony Stark and bring him to the regular time. Dude, it's fucking stupid. I'm telling you, you think about these things too hard, and your head will explode.
But it'd be cool to see the Doom comic where he goes over to Thanos and rips his spine out.
From was it Secret Wars? I think.
Was that Secret Wars?
Yeah, not the original, like the newer Secret Wars. I think did that. If I'm
That
not
would
mistaken.
be badass if we saw that.
Some even
though.
said it'd be ballsy if Peter Parker approaches him like, Mr. Stark.
See, that's
And
where
he-
I'm thinking.
and he kills
yeah.
him,
Yeah.
which people would be like, what the hell?
Well, then you got Brand New Day coming out. It's not going to happen.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
But it would definitely jar the audience.
They could kill Toby. They could kill the other one.
But he doesn't have a relationship we've seen develop with him is the thing. It doesn't mean much, you know?
No.
Like, I don't know.
And again, those characters went back to their own worlds.
Yeah.
Let them be.
Yeah. What about the Thor and the X-Men one? I know we've kind of talked about the X-Men, but...
If they make Thor a badass, I'm all for it because he's been a fucking chump the last few movies.
I've heard that I mean, that clip right there kind of brings it back to the original
it's
Thor.
very serious.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I want out of my Thor. I don't need him to be the comic relief.
And I think they screwed him up doing that.
Ragnarok, I think,
Yeah.
for some of the Ragnarok was a breath of fresh air, but it got very jokey. And
Well, it was a breath of fresh. It was a breath of fresh air because was it the dark? What was the second one?
Oh, that one was really dark.
The very forgettable one.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I've seen that movie like 3 times. I
Wasn't
could
that
not tell you.
Dark World.
Dark World, yeah.
I've seen the movie like 3 times. I couldn't tell you what fucking happens in it.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so forgettable.
Even though it had like a good cast and everything, but yeah, Love and Thunder was basically like Monty Python presents Thor.
Love and Thunder was not.
Yeah, like why would you make Zeus like comic?
Why is he holding this stupid
You
lightning
flipped
bolt?
too hard, damn it!
Yeah. Well, then there's a deleted scene where they're talking and he hands it to them. It's like, they
Oh, and you got a
didn't know
cool
what to
villain.
do.
Gore the God Butcher was like a cool villain, like
Yeah.
even in the comics. Like,
Yeah.
and he's
Hey, Christian
did nothing.
Christian Bale was too good for that movie, but he brought it. I felt like I think he was the best
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
And he was the most scary part of the.
And then you had like all of the more traditionalist fans shitting on. Even they shat on the comic series too when the powers of Thor get passed on to Jane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, even in the comic books, people are like woke bullshit, right? Like they didn't like it.
Yeah.
So they do it in the movie time, and then what happens is those same fans shit on the movie,
Yeah.
and other fans like I didn't care. Like
I thought it was interesting how they did it.
Yeah.
I already knew.
other people have had the power of other people have had the
Yeah.
power of Thor. It's not beyond the realm of possibility for it to be passed on to Jane Foster or whatever.
And there was,
I didn't mind
it
it.
was a serious moment towards the end, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of hard to invest when it's like the whole movie's kind of been a joke. Kenneth Branagh really set up Thor well, I thought. And, they need to get back to that.
Well, that's what happens when you get Kenneth Branagh directing a comic book movie.
Well, the first Thor was good, I thought.
Oh, I know. Yeah, but that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Oh, yeah,
is like
yeah,
you got a
yeah.
guy who takes his job seriously.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
A
And it's a
theatrical
serious-
person.
It had humor. I mean,
it had a lot of humor. I think people undercut or forget about how much humor the actual Thor had in it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like situational comedy. It was
Yeah.
more like
Yeah.
making fun of like how absurd Thor came across to
Yeah.
these normal people, and
Yeah.
that was funny.
Yeah.
But then when he becomes the gag himself,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you're making
Right.
fun
And
of
wanna
him,
laugh with
not
him,
with
not
All of
him.
his speeches
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that stuff
Yeah.
just went away.
Right.
Yeah.
But this trailer totally was like, it was just like what
It brought it
Infinity
back.
War,
Yeah.
Infinity War did for Ragnarok. You know, it was all jokey, and then Infinity War is like, boom, right in it. You're defeated. We killed Loki, did we? And then, he gets his ass kicked, and it's
God,
terrible.
I can't wait to see Loki again though.
Yeah.
I loved those.
Tom
Loki.
Hiddleston is the best part of
Yeah.
any of that casting. He's like probably the best.
Even the variants of Loki were really good though in Loki.
yeah.
Yeah.
The kid Loki, the old man.
Alligator Loki.
Yeah, alligator Loki was awesome. What was Thor's? Thor was the frog.
There was a frog
Thor. Yeah.
I think it's like Thorg.
Thor.
Or no, I think it's Throg.
Throg.
Throg. I think.
Nice.
It's
Frog. What about the X-Men trailer? I know you. I get you on the Magneto thing. Like,
so
he's fucking old. That's
it's
what
cool to see. It's cool to
but,
see him there,
yeah.
but again, like, what are they going to do, and how does it set up the next? You're not doing anything to progress the story for the next generation of people that are going to come in and take these characters over.
I think they're just capping.
I thought
all
they-
the
I thought-
legacy actors who did the parts.
Yeah.
I think, and then it's like the hurrah, and you know, like James Marsden's is getting his due finally. Just kind of like Jackman got his due with his. He finally got the suit. And
Right. And I think that they had, after the shit show that was Last Stand, and they had this clean break with First Class, which was a solid film.
That was a solid.
And you
movie.
introduce these new characters or these new actors as these characters, where you got Fassbender playing a wonderful Magneto.
Yeah.
McAvoy?
Yep.
McAvoy
James McAvoy.
was an awesome Professor X.
Yes.
But then even you give them 2 movies, and then by the third one, you're fucking bringing back Patrick Stewart again, who died in X-Men 3, and it convolutes everything.
Well, I think.
Well, they had a third and fourth though with their cast.
They did, yeah. So you had
Yes,
you had
Patrick
first,
Stewart now.
you had first class. Yeah, you did. You had first class. You had
But you also had Logan, like it all
Days of Futures
mixed
Past.
up.
Yeah, and then you had
one-offs and
the Apocalypse one, which wasn't very good, which was also played by the guy that played Moon Knight, Oscar Isaacs. And then,
the casting was good. It's just
and then you had
Apocalypse was horribly cast though. In that.
I didn't like Oscar Isaacs as Apocalypse
No,
either.
no.
No. Or he be Apocalypse, but then you have fucking James Earl Jones do the voiceover or something.
Yeah.
I mean, like it doesn't. I mean,
yeah.
that's just. It doesn't have to be James Earl Jones,
the way
obviously.
his
But
voice, though, was kind of creepy. I felt how they synthesized.
Here he
it,
is
they
able
made
to
it
move
different.
stones that are like
Yeah.
the size of houses and all that stuff, and you give him like a very weak ass suit. I mean, his suit armor was supposed to be almost futuristic, metal and all that stuff, and muscular and really
Well, the size is
Scary
what
character.
everyone was upset with, pretty
Yeah.
much. Like only that vision at the end is where he gets truly like
big,
Yeah.
huge and
yeah,
it's
because
like,
he could always adjust his mask, change his
Yeah.
mask.
And then you say that they switch souls or something like that to a new guy. Why not pick somebody that looks a little bit more Egyptian?
Yeah.
In that part,
Right.
I mean, I don't know where Apocalypse came from.
Yeah.
Really in the comic lore, but
I think he was Egyptian.
yeah. So why not
yeah.
give somebody that looks a little bit more Egyptian?
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah, no, I get it.
like
Last-
Billy Zane.
Exactly. That would be so much better.
He was like 20 years younger. Or
Yeah, and
the
then
dude from The Mummy,
and then
Oh,
the,
yeah.
and then the last
Arnold
X-Men
Ozol.
movie was just complete garbage. Unwatchable.
Last Phoenix. Yeah,
Yeah, that
The-
was
the Phoenix
terrible.
one. Yeah. I don't know
The
why
fight
they
scenes
went.
were great.
I don't know why they went back to that well.
It was so weird. Like they had like a bat phone. You know,
Well, that
the
was-
president called
Yeah.
them for missions. Like this
That was the
is
last
weird.
Fox movie, though.
yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, yeah, because Disney
So.
technically.
Yeah. So
Fox is
the
still-
most exciting part of the X-Men trailer for me was James Marsden
Yes.
as Cyclops.
Oh.
I thought he was an excellent Cyclops. I thought they didn't give him a lot to do.
Yeah.
In those first few films, and then by
third
the
one.
third one,
He went out like such a bitch in the third one.
he didn't do jack
I
shit
was really
in.
hoping like, okay, he's alive. You know,
Yeah.
that was just
He didn't do
whatever.
jack shit in the other ones other than
Just
get
cried.
cucked by Wolverine.
Yeah.
He fucking cried. That's all he did.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh. So it's like, come on, dude.
And I'm a big Cyclops fan, so I want to see the character done right.
Yeah, and actually, I think
The suit looks
initially
great.
they
The
felt
suit looks
he was,
awesome.
Yeah.
they felt he was too young. Well, now he's definitely aged. So
He's an
like-
appropriate age, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the suit looks amazing. I'm happy for him.
I hope it's not just like a quick scene. That would be so
I
terrible.
don't think it will be. I can't imagine it. Maybe between the professor and Magneto, maybe because they're just like fucking old.
Well, yeah, they're like it was like when I went to the nursing home a few weeks ago to visit my grandpa and play cribbage. That's what I felt watching that scene. Like I was sitting around and they're like, "Oh, so and so passed away yesterday. Oh, he looked good the day before. Yeah, he's dead now." And then they asked me 4 fucking times where I live, and I'm like, "Yeah, Des Moines." I'm like, "Oh, okay. No, where are you from?" Des Moines. Still. I love old people, but that's what I felt like watching that trailer. I was like,
Yeah.
back playing
wanna get
cribbage
the
at the
band back
nursing
together?
home.
Oh, yeah.
Someone asked,
Road trip.
They got cookies over there? I'm like, are you allowed to have a cookie?
That'd be horrible if that was a conversation in the factual film we're getting.
Yeah. That's what it felt like watching that trailer. I'm like, these
Tapioca today, Charles.
2 fucking geezers, let them go.
Yeah, their death is going to be imminent, I think, in that movie for sure.
in life too.
I don't see where they can do much.
No.
I mean, at this point, they're beyond their age to fight, really.
Well, luckily Professor X doesn't. He's just like,
Yeah, but I mean,
if
even
he can raise his hand, he can. I
Yeah.
mean, if he can like put his hand to his head, he looks like he's doing something.
yeah, but I mean, even at 80, though, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, stunt double. He just puts his hand.
oh no, his hands bouncing on his head.
Shakes like my grandma.
So you get
did.
like the stuttering pause.
It's gonna be like the Xavier from Logan. He just see like everyone gets affected or whatever.
Oh,
and-
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they kind of just removed that from the storyline. The Logan stuff where Professor X has those seizures and all.
Well,
that.
I think that was like an Elseworlds, that Logan.
It really
movie.
felt like it. Yeah, there were
yeah.
so many people calling for a different Logan. I mean,
yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I think So with Logan, I think what people wanted was like an old man Logan.
Yeah, where
type
they're fighting
Logan.
dinosaurs and
Yeah.
Hawkeyes
Where,
are-
where you have like a clan of incestuous Hulks that they're fighting against, or
Yeah.
something.
Why
like
not?
that. Dude? If you're gonna like
They just
take it
couldn't
like
do it.
into the future like that, go crazy,
Yeah.
go crazy.
I mean, I think
Didn't go
it's
far enough
still,
crazy.
I think it was
No.
still good enough for what it was. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a solid
obviously they
movie.
couldn't
Actually,
do
I
it.
prefer so I have it like the digital that I have. You can watch it in color or in black and
Yeah.
white, and it looks
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, wow.
dope in black and white.
Yep. Yeah, it does. It does.
The-
I almost prefer it in black and white.
yeah.
So.
We did get the female Wolverine.
Laura
X-23.
Kinney.
Yeah, X-23.
That was the beauty of Deadpool Wolverine. It was
She was good in that.
She wasn't. They didn't know each other, but she
Yeah.
knew of a Logan, which we
She knew Logan, but he didn't know her.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's maybe how this can all work. Maybe
Yeah.
there's a lot on the.
So
on
are
the
we
plate,
to
but-
assume that no, it wouldn't? It still wouldn't work because at that point Logan had still killed all the X-Men.
Yeah.
So the suits, because you remember he always says Cyclops wanted me to wear the suit. And
Yeah,
all that
he's
stuff.
not the same. He's not.
Yeah,
the same
so this isn't the
Wolverine.
same. This
Yeah.
would still not be.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Because they had like, he didn't know who she was, but she kind of, I think, related to him because he looked like
Yeah.
the Logan she had. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Be badass if they brought back the Cavalrine.
Cavalry.
they can't afford him.
No, but I have heard that he may be coming in as the Beyonder.
Yeah, I saw that bad AI image.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That guy kills a franchise. Like, let's not. He's a franchise killer.
Not
The
his fault,
only
though.
man to ever fist pump a beard in the air, though. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Like he's doing a clip for what was it? Mission Impossible or
Yeah,
something like
he
that. You know where he
cocks his arms.
reloads his
Yeah,
arms or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a scene where they can't explain, and it's not digitally added or anything. He pumps his fists, and all of a sudden he's got a beard. Like from a 5 o'clock shadow, he punches. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, bloop, beard.
Maybe the vibration hit the lighting and
It
showed
might
his
have.
face
I
a
don't
different
know,
way.
but it scares Tom Cruise because he's the only man that can punch a beard into air. It's crazy. I'll have to show you the clip.
Well, speaking of AI, Screen Culture and KH Studio, they've been shut down by YouTube finally.
Whoa,
they
Screen Culture.
They did a lot of those fake trailers. So basically, any images that leaked from these Marvel trailers, and I'm sure they've done it from other things, they were able to take that and actually make a trailer that seemed legit because it did show a lot of things that were described.
Yeah.
But of course, not everyone's gonna know all that and fall for it. And so, yeah, that's what happened. They just misled everybody. And Deadline wrote about this back in March about these companies, and finally they got taken down. But of course, there's still other ones out there. They're just not as big because
Yeah.
these guys were getting like 5 million views.
Well,
and-
Screen Culture was huge on YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah, I'm glad because it is annoying because it's like you do get your hopes up, and it's not like being is it Rickrolled? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's just it looks legit. And
If they
so-
just put fan made after it, then you'd be able to go, okay.
yeah, the problem is like
They don't
make
disclose.
it-
They don't disclose that it's not real. It's like,
Yeah.
and it's not. It's not satirical enough. Like, you know how like the Onion, you read
Yeah.
an Onion and you know,
Yeah,
like, okay,
or
this
Babylon
is not real.
Bee,
Or Babylon, yeah,
Yeah.
the Babylon or whatever it is. You read something like that and you know it's not real
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's so like obviously a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But when these people are putting it out and they want it to be taken as real,
Yeah.
that's where the issue is.
Yeah, that's my problem too. It's like stop ruining this for me because in some cases it could be better than what we see. You know what I mean? It's like, well, that's a letdown too. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Good.
But no, I'm happy about that. I mean, it's just going to be an ongoing thing. We have to, tackle as we go along. Unfortunately, but
It's going to become more and more commonplace, though.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It
I
is.
know.
And I think it's how we're going to defeat the AI overlords is by using AI to fight AI.
What was it? It's called AI slop or something like that.
Yeah.
sounds legitimate. Yep.
And now the creators of AI is like, you can't call it AI slop.